Take nothing away from a very good one.
Big shot. So Louis Devereaux here with Jake Andrews. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, mate. How are you? You okay?
Yeah, I'm very good. It's good to have you on. Last time we spoke was, I think it was August 2021. What's changed in your life
Yes,
since then?
it was a lot, really, mate. Yeah, a lot. I think that was before I got pneumonia, wasn't it?
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah. So I got really poorly, and I was in hospital, and that took a turn for its worse in that sense, and you know, I was on the ward with a few people really, and some people didn't make it out of there, and some people did, and I was one of the lucky ones that made it out alive. So that was I think it was a delayed onset of COVID, mate. So I had COVID, and then about 4 weeks later, I got really really bad stabbing pains in my lower back, and I was like, what is going on here? I went to sleep. I was blowing hot and cold, and the duvet was absolute filled with just sweat. But I was freezing, and I kept getting stabbing pains. And I said to my father-in-law, I couldn't really talk. I was kind of gasping, and I said to my father, I need to go to the hospital. I feel I'm really bad. As I got in his van, I couldn't literally talk. Yeah, that was a very very scary time, mate. I was in hospital for around about 6 7 weeks. So over the period of my birthday and leading up to Christmas and stuff. And luckily, I was out just in time for Christmas for my kids. But it was an hard one, mate. Seeing people in there that had a lot of life to give, actually deteriorating before my very own eyes was a very very scary process.
How are you feeling now? Completely back to normal, or?
I feel absolutely amazing, mate. Just literally, I just wanted to get that fight out the way that I've just previously had. I feel fit, healthy, and well, and now it's just time to just tick over and get my weight back down to normal weight, what I'm usually fighting at.
Since last time we spoke, you've joined up with Peter Fury and you started training with him. What's that like?
Mate, Peter Fury is an exceptional trainer. As he's absolutely fantastic. His knowledge is absolutely out of this world. So to be actually blessed with the opportunity to train with him and take on board his knowledge is absolutely phenomenal. I just think he's a different class, a different step up, and he's absolutely an amazing trainer. So
What was it that attracted you to him in the first place? What was it that made you decide that you wanted to join up with him?
to be honest, I got given an opportunity, I got given a chance, and you know I went there. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I was. I just thought it was just a feeling of starting fresh and actually taking in the knowledge that someone's giving me, and I really felt it with him. So, everything he was explaining was on point, and I understood every little bit of information that he was explaining to me. So it just seemed right, and it still seems right, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
When we last spoke, like I said, August 2021, you said that your motivation for getting up every day and training was because you wanted to sort of do your dad proud and make the memory of your dad proud. Is that still the case?
That's still the case, mate. That's still the case. That's still my same drive and still my same motivation. Um, as I followed my dad's wish and followed my own wish, because it is my own wish, to become, one of the greatest in the world. When I was in hospital, there was one regret that I had on the bed, and and it kept going through my head. It was to get a trade or to go to university for my mum. So I ended up just taking that on board. I've already followed my dad's wish. I've already followed my wish, and I was progressing with that really well. So that was the only regret that I had on that bed at that time, was not getting a trade or going to university for my mother. So I ended up getting out of hospital, getting into a trade, absolutely smashing the trade out, and becoming level 2 MVQ plastering, solid plastering. So I've done that for my mum. So now I've done that for my mum. I've done that for my dad. I can focus on my dream now and my wish and fulfill it, mate.
What's it like finding the balance between having a trade and being a professional boxer? Are you able to find the balance between doing both?
You know, if you really want to do it, you will do it. You know, I have to get up extra early in the morning, around about 4:30 a.m. You know, and do my cardio work and do my strength and conditioning work, and then I'll go to work, and then I'll work the day, and then I'll come home. I'll go to training, boxing, sparring, whether that's pad work, bag work, or technique work. I'll do that, and then I'll go home and rest up. And if I can fit another session in, I'll try and fit another session in. But as well, it's a very active job. It's not like I'm sat down at a desk or anything like that. So I'm constantly moving, constantly active. I'm using my shoulders, I'm using my arms.
Is the aim eventually to become professional boxing full time? And if so, when do you think that's going to come?
Yeah, mate, that is the main aim, and I hope it comes soon. I hope it comes very soon. But if it doesn't, mate, it's no bother, because I'm still going to do the exact same work that I do. The only difference would probably be spending more time with my kids and seeing my kids at home. But other than that, I do everything that I would do if I didn't work. Do you understand? Boxing is my main thing that I love to do, and it's my job at the end of the day, and I'll just work round it. Whether I'm working for 4 jobs, 5 jobs, I'll always find a way to fit boxing in. I'll just work around it. It's just a staple thing. It's been in my life now I started since I was 12, so it's been in my life a very, very long time now. So I couldn't picture my life without it.
Any news on when you're next out?
Hopefully end of February the 18th, I think. If not that, it will be mid-March, towards March. Mate, listen, boxing's one of those very, very bizarre sports, and you need to bring in the audience sometimes, don't you? So, February is a tricky time for some people, and I know some people can't really not afford, but can't really pay out to buy tickets, because it's just been Christmas and they've got bills to catch up on for the kids and stuff like that. So, yeah, maybe end of February, maybe March, mate.
Asked you this last time as well, and I'm interested to see if your answer's the same. How would you like to be remembered?
Yep. I'd like to be remembered as an inspirational person that gave a lot to the world of boxing and the life in general, to people's lives, as a nice guy and someone that, no matter how many obstacles are thrown in his way, I've always overcome them, and I'm sort of an inspiration for people to, look up to me in that sense, and think, he's been through a lot and he's done this and he's done that. So can I. I hope that reaches out to a lot of people, and I hope people take ease in what I've just said there, and crack on and keep going with a smile on your face.